Hey everyone, welcome to my page. Hit that like and that subscribe. I love you guys. Welcome to my page. I only got about 78 or 80 followers so far, but so be it, as of now. It will flourish. I will have more. I love you guys. Welcome. I have several topics that I do want to touch on. One is really serious. So this one is about how you can contact the ones you love but lost. And I'm not talking about people you need to find that's still here on earth. I'm talking about ones who have passed away, ones who are in another realm, another dimension, and ways that you can do that. And sometimes we naturally do it without knowing whatsoever. Before I get into that, I'll give you the story of why I'm doing this. Hi, baby. Here's Nico again, ready to show you guys his love. I love you. You should do that. You should do that. Okay, anyway, so a fatality happened in my hometown, Dayton, Ohio, a few days ago, where it involved somewhere where my grandmother used to work. I give thanks no one was hurt on the bus, RTA, and a car. And in the car was some young teenagers, which really makes this a emotional hit to me. If you know me, you know I love youth, I love children. I am like the mother of all. So this was really hurtful, and I do give love and peace and light and condolences to the families and friends and loved ones who have lost these teenagers. The story goes that the RTA bus was somewhat on the side of the road, probably letting people off or something like that. That's what I'm thinking. And a car was speeding through at 100 miles per hour. And it said that, I guess they were going so fast because they were trying to flee from the police, that they end up going past so fast that I either hit the bus, or either way, whatever it did, the bus ended up flipping to the side and sliding down the street. They said for a while. And the good thing is that no one was hurt on the bus. The bad thing is that there was youth hurt. And it hurts and kills me so bad to think about it. And then I have to think about, man, what would I have done at that age? These were like 15, 16-year-olds. I'm not sure exactly how old the driver was. It is said that the boy and the girl passed away, and the car caught on fire. Poor child caught on fire. One was ejected from the car. So it's a lot. I really give my heart to the family and loved ones that is going through this. Have you ever thought of losing your youth at the tender age of teenager? Have you ever, you know how it is to lose someone, right? Can you think about that? Can you think about if you would have passed at that age? If I would have, I would have been some dumb shit if I was passed at that age. If I think about my life, even if I would have passed at 20, I'm thinking of all the silly things I've done that I'm just like, wow, what if this outcome would have happened? And all of us have been in some kind of situation where, not all of us, but there's a lot of us that can say, man, I remember this time when this happened. That could have been us. I remember a time when I was driving down Gettysburg. Not me driving. It was on like a New Year's night. Me and some friends and this guy, Carlos. He's driving down Gettysburg, and Gettysburg is a no. Everyone knows Gettysburg. We don't try, we don't test Gettysburg. Gettysburg is the street that a lot of people have lost someone on. So we don't play when it comes to Gettysburg. No, not whatsoever. So I get it. I know that things happen, and we weren't running from anybody. That was him being stupid. I don't know what he was thinking, but he was scaring the shit out of us. So, oh gosh, I feel bad for people who've lost their children to this. I feel bad. It is said that the driver is still alive as of now. As of what I know as of now, the driver is still alive, but in critical condition. All I can think of is, when he comes out of this, how is he going to feel mentally, spiritually, emotionally? How are the people around him going to treat this? And if they're going to comfort and know that they have to comfort him. You got to love this child. See where he's at. I don't know him personally. I believe that it was someone that me and my classmates know. It's one of their children. So honey, I'm here for you, okay? I am here for you if you need someone to talk to. I'm here for you. Also, the outcome might be a little different. It might not be what everyone expects it to be. Hopefully, everyone involved, the family and loved ones who've lost the two, understand things and have a good heart and can come and love and hug him and give thanks that he's okay. I don't know what is going to happen. I don't know how severe his conditions are. But it's going to be a lot of things he's going to need. He's going to need a lot of counseling and love. If I can't stress this out enough, the love and the energy that you have, even if you are acting, but you have this certain thing inside of you, honey, that picks up. People can feel that, especially as a teenager. You can feel these things. You know when someone do or don't want to be around you. You know when someone do or don't like you. You know, it's just certain things. Like you can get a feeling from it. Or you know if someone feels a certain kind of way still. Like say you get in a fight with your lover. And you know they still feel a certain kind of way because of how they are acting. Even if it's inwardly or outwardly. So one of the things you really have to be there for this youth. Okay? Don't want to know how it feels. I know that has to hurt. I don't know that many people that have hurt people or killed other people in wrecks. Brandy, the singer Brandy, might need to be someone to be reached out to. It's hard to get in touch with people, but these days it's not. But man, I'm really thinking like how to coach someone through something so detrimental. You got to coach them through this. You got to be there. You got to love them and love them and love them and love them. Don't be giving no sideball eye, evil eye, or talk or negative anything around this child. I just wish that, I just wish it wouldn't have happened. I wish the police maybe would have stopped after a while. Maybe like, if they're going so what about everybody else? I know police, believe me, I know, honey. But if there's not like APP, what is it, an AP? Look, whatever the thing is called, if there's not nothing put out and you're not searching for a killer and there's helicopters and everything around and you have to get this person, I don't know. I don't know if the laws has ever changed up or anything when it comes to these chases on streets like this. Aside, it's not even a highway, or it might have been by a highway. I'm not sure. I have to look up all the details. But this is a sad story. It really, really is. And I love y'all. I'm sending all my love and my condolences. I'm not there. I'm not in Ohio. If I would have been there, I would be there right now and doing my spiritual shit that I do. A lot of us have at least one in the family. You better find them. Find that one in the family. Find that one anywhere online. Find your one weird friend that's a pure heart, though, pure intentions. Find that one person that's the weird one that, not weird as a weird crazy, but a weird the spiritualist in your family, or a loved one, friend, wherever they at, you need to connect with them. You really do at this time. Connect with yourself. I'm not sure if anybody have went to sleep yet and had dreams yet and have their youth, the ones who've passed away in the dreams, or whatever it is. Pay attention. Here are some steps, and here are some things that you can do to make sure your youth, first off, is okay on the other side. Yes, there is other side. Yes, especially if you are in any religion, you believe in some kind of spirituality. So, this is for people who need to hear this. Okay? First off, you want to make sure that they're okay. So if you haven't did your prayers, your chants, your meditation, whatever it is, candle lighting or whatever, you can do that. Very easy, simple steps. If you're if you're not a meditator, just pray. Honey, everything works when it comes to the pureness of it and the energy of it, the feeling and the thought. Everything has a reason and a purpose. It's you that figure out your purpose. Your little reason, the way you can use these different things in your life. So you find out your way to do it. And if it's through praying, and that will help, you do it that way. Everyone that is around, help pray. Help pray. Help do your little chants, writing, whatever it is that you need to do to send some kind of energy and love. Okay, so let's do, like I said, first off, you can do praying. That's the easy, you don't have to be kneeling. You can be anywhere thinking right now, sitting at work and doing this in your mind and sending love out to these youths. You want to say their name. More clear, say their whole name. More clear, say their whole name and their birth date, to make sure you are reaching that exact being that was here on this earth. You want to make sure of that. You want to make sure, first off, that you're protecting yourself as you are doing this. Praying. If you're at home or whatever and you're into this kind of stuff, you don't need to know anything. You know that you're going to use your Palo Santo or your sage, aka Sage. You're going to do something like that around you, counterclockwise, protection, to make sure that you're protecting any and everything that you're about to release or think, and make sure that everything is good and balanced around you. Make sure you're around good energy as well. It's really good when a group of people are in the same energy and they're together. You do bring about this energy that does help manifest in a really huge way and helps guide that soul that needs to know what happened. Because sometimes when things like this happen so quick and you're not ready for it in this realm of physical, you may, so this is the point where you guys are needed. We're needed to help these other ones, because we don't know if they're lost and just stuck or stuck there in that place, where it happened, whatever it is. So one of our things to do is to guide them. One way you guide them, one of the ways, is get a candle, white candle. If it has anything on it as far as other little writings, cut that little writing out. If you have the 7-day candle, which I prefer, 7-day candle. Hold on. Here's some of my favorites. This right here. And that's the Angel de la Guarda, guardian angel. So I love the guardian angels. People use Archangel Michael. So there's a lot of different people, deities, anyone for protection. If you're into the deep Afro system, the beginning of all, you got your Legba to definitely help them cross over. You can use that Papa Legba and make sure that you help them cross over and speak through. You already know that if you're into it. You can't just... So there's steps to this. You want to be simple. If you're a Christian, yes, Christians do this. Christians do this all the time. The candles and the altars, and without even knowing. So that's one way you can do it. You want to get a white candle. If you if you don't have an altar or anything, you don't got to worry about that. But just to be, and there's even a prayer that they have right here. Prayer to the guardian angel, spirit protector, who give constant protection to me, my loved ones, my friends, who help me. Give guidance to those who assist me with answers to my problems and give comfort to my soul. Reveal to me what I must do tomorrow and give strength and courage to my afflicted spirit. Make my problems disappear and restore my faith. State your petition and then amen. And that means whatever, like if you want to send a love, you don't have to say that prayer at all. That just helps guide you. You can make up your own thing, or you don't have to say anything at all. You just make sure that you have a candle, a white candle. You cleanse it, wash it off, smudge it. You can use a sage or a Palo Santo, and you can put it around it. Put it around it to cleanse it to make sure it's good. And then you can, then you want to light it, of course. Use matches if you like. You never want to blow it out. Just let it be. Always send love and peace to it as long as it's going, if it's a 7-day candle. If you want to keep fueling it with energy. And because let me tell you something right now. Candles, the fire, the light, one of the elements, they are a doorbell to the spiritual world. You can also help and try to guide them if they may be lost. This really works in big numbers. That's why you see people doing candlelight visuals. Some of them may not even know why. It works. It's real. You have that spirit. You have that soul within you. This helps. And here's another thing. You can connect with them. Sometimes you don't even know. You know those dreams you have? When you do have your loved ones in those dreams and they're there, you have to realize you are in a realm. You are still, that's your other being, your spirit, soul-ish area. You know what I mean? when you are asleep in the physical, your other lifts out of you. Your other is there. And you will run into your loved ones. I used to run into my great grandma, Big Mama, all the time. All the time. That's before me really having the knowledge and understanding of what's really what. I just knew that she was always there. So, wow, like it really does. Like, you can have dreams. You know, there's always the possibility that that energy may or may not be them for real, but majority of the time it is. I mean, you know your people. I mean, it's not just going to be some Randy. Like now, if you're trying to like do like someone big and huge, then of course you might have some other false prophecy, like false spirits or whatever. So it's always be careful to deal with the spirit realm. And at the same time, it's so natural to some of us. We were born with, all of us are born with it. Most forget. Some just, like I call it the, like if we were a stereo in a car, you have all your buttons and they all have different knobs. One go up, one go down, like they're different, but it's all still there. You're still going to have your audio and your different, like everything's, but one might be up more, one might, so I think that's how it is in every human. It's there, some might be lower than the other. Like one might have the singing button all the way high and the other not so high, but it's there. That's the way I can, say it with simplicity. But the spirit world is real, it's serious. They even have a movie out like for the youth to understand it more called Coco, and it's one of our favorite movies. It's really good spiritual one. It shows you how they it's always been that way. Like back in the day, it was a time where everyone kind of coexisted really. Like you'd have the psychic, and any religion would still go to that psychic because within every religion you have those same energies still, just called different things. So with that being said, like you all say psychic or prophet, same thing, same-ish, different toilet. But the candles are really good. The 7-day candle, I love the 7-day candle. You can have the other ones too, the standard thing, whatever you want, whatever leads your heart to do, whatever. Going to the place, the site exactly where it happened, I'm pretty sure people have been there already. It's always good to hold a visual. It's always good to hold one there in their honor, in their name, their pictures, their names, their birth date, everything, while you giving them that beautiful glory, them praises, those chants, saying whatever it is, telling them you remember this and that. You don't just say that at the homegoing, the wake or the funeral. You say that now too. You say that now, wherever you're at. If you are at home or if you are at the site, get your intentions right. Go ahead and do those candlelight visuals. Talk to them. Let them know you are there. Let them know what happened. Tell them. Speak it. Let them know. And let them know it's okay to cross over it and be safe. Remember such and such. Whatever you could think of that might help them. Like I don't know if they loved anyone who maybe passed. Tell them something about that person. See if they could find that person. If they're not already found by that person. If it's as far as like a family member or something like that. And or anything that you think could help them, or just especially speak to them about things they remember when they're alive. Just bring up all these good things. Higher vibrations. We want higher vibrations, purity. Mourning and crying is good because you're releasing the feeling. You're still giving it. You're still giving it to them. They'll feel it. They'll know. They're young. They're youthful. They probably are confused. We don't want them to be confused and stuck. We don't want that. We want them at ease and at peace on the other side, and we can do that still on this side. That is one of the things when it comes to you and the people who has passed before you and your ancestors, staying connected, doing for them what they can no longer do on this earth. So that's one thing, going to that vigil, lighting those white candles, putting it in their name. You can even write their names and have a picture on that candle. Definitely one of the most strongest ways. Or have a picture next to the candle. You want to do that, give them one, soft little tape, all the little stuffed animals and everything you can put out there. But for their personal stuff, their personal things that they personally had, one thing that you can do is at home, especially if it's the mother, the father, or anyone that live in the same house with them or know of them and you're listening to this video, you can go and make their own personal little thing in their room, shrine, altar, and or you can have your own altar set up The best place would be in their room, of course, because that's their natural energy and where their energy is going to be. I don't know if you're going to have a funeral as far as a casket or a cremation or anything. Whatever you do, an altar will work. Definitely, you want to make sure that you are in a good heart and a good intentions and understand what you're doing before stepping into something deeper. But simplicity way of saying it is, you usually have that wooden table, the end table or something with pictures and everything, candles and stuff for people. That's all you're doing. The thing is with this, you're going to give them candles, white candles on this table. That's where you want to make sure like this kind of stuff is not on there. That kind of stuff, like you can cut it out. Like just cut it out. Like so we want to make sure things that have nothing to do with them isn't on there. So we want to cut out the caution. Like there's a lot of stuff. You don't want nothing on here but the guardian angel and the prayer. You heard Nico. So and have it cleansed. You can even have sage. Go buy you sage if you never had sage. My people, my black people, we get back to our energy and our spirits, our spirit guides and our ancestors, the African and the native, all of them. We need to tap into that, especially when you're going through something like you're going through now and it is not over. It's not over. You can connect with them still. Help them. Help those babies really make it to the other side and not be in between and confused. And you can do that. This is no hocus pocus fakest. This is real stuff and we're tapping back into it. And I give thanks of this. And being that it is this time and we're in this Pisces seasons, it's very intuitive, very sensitive, and you yourself might have some intuitive moments. So I love you parents that are going through this and the friends and the siblings, the family. Anyone that understands this message, you can go and get an altar made or just go in their room. So that's their whole altar right there, the room, okay? That's just for them. It's just like, let's say you go to a museum and you see your favorite exhibit, but it's locked off. You got to ask to go in there. Or you have to have permission because you need to go in there and you need to give offerings, thanks, love, good thoughts, talk, anything you want to do. Light that candle. Send them good love and energy. What they liked in this life, food-wise, what they liked, food-wise. Some people say don't put food that has salt on it there because you don't want to like not have that energy come. So that's up to you and how you feel about it. But these kind of things, like they're still here on this earth to help them on the other side. Sounds silly, doesn't it? It's not. Welcome to the spiritual life. Get that altar going for those babies. Get that altar going for those babies. They need it. You get that round table, baby. Get that round table. Get those candles. Guardian angels. Plain white candles with their pictures. Some of their own personal items on there that was their favorite. Put that on there. And also, if you're going to have dinner, you're going to put aside a plate for them and put it on that altar for them. And you're going to go talk to them. Do whatever it is you feel. Do it, baby. You're not crazy. You're not weird. You can really connect with them even if they do or don't reply. I still have this video that I posted. You can go watch on my YouTube. That I connected with my friend. And for some reason, I wanted to keep the camera rolling when I was gone. Because Taco in Dayton, Ohio, car wreck at the funeral home. He passed away. So what I did was I had to go to work. And I ended up just keeping my camera rolling, my laptop rolling on my little vigil I did here at home. And the results, not shocking to me, but I got results and they're on video. So I give thanks for that. Your loved ones are with you. They are with you. They will always be with you. It's up to you if you can connect with them. The perfect moment and timing when you want to do it, do it. Right now is the best time because that energy is so strong right now. Gosh, I can't stand when this happened. I really can't. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. One of the cycles of life, huh? I send love. I send love. I know they always say one of the worst things you can go through is having to lose your youth. So I'm giving love to y'all. I told you, candlelight visuals, altars. Make sure you're protected, doing a prayer. Whoever you believe in, if it's an archangel you want to ask to cover you, if it's your spirit guides, your guardian angels, if it's a certain deity, be it Lakshmi to Jesus, whoever you at the moment believe in, if whoever you believe that will comfort and quilt you, do that. And go into that prayer. You can do unceasing prayer, unceasing whatever you want to call it, chanting, meditating, and reach your own inner being and knowing where you're at. This will help you at the end, okay? And also knowing that it's not over. You do and still have the power to be able to connect to your loved ones that are no longer here on this plane. There's so many different ways. And sometimes they'll come to you without even trying. Nothing you got to do at all. Or you might have a youth around you that's younger that might be able to see them or spot them. So watch out for that as well, because some other people might be around and say they have dreams about them, and that a child might say they've seen them or anything like that. So don't be scared. It's only your youth. It's only whoever knows this person, and just have that prayer and that energy protecting you, and also talk to that person. Talk to them. Let them know you're there. You know that they're there. You love them. How can they be guided? How can you help them on this side? How can you help them on this side? That's what you need to do. So you can do your vigils, and that's when everyone come together. That's some really good energy. Really, really good energy. Peaceful, loving, pure-hearted energy. The vigil. And then you have your dreams, astral projection, where you can link up with them and do it that way. And you have your altars where you can communicate to them and also give them offerings and let them know that you feel that they're still there and you love them, and talk to them. Like I said, the candles, the white candles, and the light candles are like a doorbell to the spirit world. Protect yourself. Make sure that you're safe, and make sure you're praying in good prayers and good chants, or in good whatever you're saying. If I'm gonna do my stuff, I definitely make sure I give thanks to the creator of all that is good, all that is, and that I ask that my spirit guides, my guardian angels, my ancestors of higher vibrations, of higher love, pure intentions, love and peace, that are here to guide and protect me, shield over me as I am doing this, and that I am only reaching out to this certain being. Name, birth date, any and everything, aka nickname, whatever, and I ask for the protection still, and if there's a name you want to say in such and such name, and if there's a amen, or if there's a alhamdulillah, inshallah, ashe, whatever it is, that you understand what you're doing, and that you can still connect with them. And this isn't the end. It isn't. It's only the beginning of another step wherever they are in their different realm from where we are, and we can't physically see them. You might be able, like I said, you might get a side eye of someone. You're not tripping. Just protect yourself. Make sure you're giving them energy, and make sure if that one child that's still alive, that he get good energy as well, and love him and send him peace. I hope that all is well, and I give you guys this message. I know it's going to sound weird, crazy, or whatever, but by this time you should know better. I love you guys. Peace up. Peace, love, and light always. Ashe.